My name is Teodora Krumova, and I am Program Director of Center Amalipe, which is one of the biggest Roma organizations in Bulgaria, working for years for Roma women empowerment in Bulgaria. We've been part of the RTransform project for almost 3 years as a partner of Drom Kotar Mestipen. The project has given us the opportunity to systemize our work, to take it to a higher level, and to involve in an informal network all the women all over Bulgaria that we have been working with for years. The Roma women gatherings, the method used in the RTransform projects, have marked another step in the efforts of Centre Malipe for mobilizing and empowering Roma women. From the beginning of RTransform project, Centre Malipe has organized 3 gatherings following the methodology of Dromkutarme Stipen, adapted to the specific of the Roma community in Bulgaria. Several points can be outlined that characterize all gatherings that we've been organizing in Bulgaria. First, they have been organized by Roma women themselves from the very beginning. These are women from the whole country, and a participatory approach has been applied. Second, they took place in a university or other administrative building to show that Roma women are also part of our society and to motivate them to go after their dreams. The gatherings made women believe that their opinion matters. They turned into an important tool to raise the topic of Roma women issues higher into the agenda of politicians, especially women politicians. The second Roma Women Gathering was organized in an extremely solemn way. The meeting was agreed together with the rectorate of the university in Veliko Tърново. It was held in the official solemn hall of the university called Europe. This decision had two purposes. From one side, to motivate Roma women who would participate to show them that university is a place for Roma women too. From another side, it aimed at provoking the university community, having such a big number of Roma women in the very heart of the university. Special guest of the gathering was the Vice President of Bulgaria, Ilyana Yotova, who stayed, listened, and participated in the discussion with Roma women during the whole meeting. The Vice President expressed her gratitude and admiration for the women who took part in the event. She said, "In just 1 hour, you managed to make me believe that this country has a future because you all follow the political situation. My team and I feel like we are in an oasis of kindness, of positive news, and of many warm hearted, energetic, and ambitious, and most importantly, very good people who are doing something most important and giving young people faith, faith not just in something, and most importantly, in yourself, that they can literally walk through the walls, change their lives, break stereotypes, fight long established dogmas, and show that this fight and this struggle is worth it because they all have a better destiny than what their grandparents and parents expected or about what they are about. I have an observation that our grandparents lived well. This missing generation is our parents, and this does not apply only to the Roma community. This is a problem of our country as a whole. It is very commendable, and we want to help you because you are the people who disagree with it, grumble against it, and want to change it. Mrs. Yotova shared that the President's institution is always open to signals. We have the leverage and the means to contact the relevant authorities discreetly enough so that they don't put anyone in danger. I think there is more to be out regarding the work. For years, I have dealt with the topic of violence against women, not only in the Roma community. Unfortunately, the pandemic has made this problem even more uh, drastic. The perpetrators fell unpunished. Women can't go outside. They can't complain. they can't go to their workplaces. This broke out as a second epidemic in our society. These issues are not talked about. The third Roma Women Gathering, which took place on June the 10th, which is the International Roma Women Day. It took place in the district administration of Veliko Tarnovo. Women and girls from the four corners of the country of Bulgaria participated in the meeting. What united the girls was the fact that all of them are actively involved in changing the situation of Roma women. Despite their status of Roma activists, students, educational mediators, active mothers in parent clubs, or active girls in school, they all make steps into improvement of the living and studying conditions of the Roma community. Elena Cherneva, Deputy Ombudsman of the Republic of Bulgaria, was also a guest of the meeting, who, from the position of the Ombudsman institution, reaffirmed the commitment to the problems of Roma women and support for achieving their equal place in society. She shared about several successful practices in Bulgaria aimed specifically at supporting Roma women in terms of providing free legal aid in cases of discrimination, domestic violence, etc. Extremely inspiring for the women and the girls was the participation of the second secretary of the Embassy of India in Bulgaria. Mrs. Sonia Dahia talked about her family and how she wouldn't have coped with the work of a diplomat if she didn't have the support and help of her husband. She also shared the importance of education and encouraged girls to study and qualify as best they can to help themselves live with dignity. Elisaveta Bilobradova, member of parliament in the 49th National Assembly, traveled all the way from Sofia to Veliko Tarnovo, especially for the meeting. Besides talking about herself as a woman struggling with the challenges of a mother, a worker, a public figure, she listened from first hand to the successes and difficulties faced by Roma women and girls. And several conclusions from this meeting, the impact they had on Roma women and girls in Bulgaria. First, after the meetings, many of the participants shared that they didn't expect the vice president, the ombudsman, the members of parliament to be so natural, participative, and caring. Unlike the usual behavior of official political figures, they stated they stayed during the whole meetings, participated in the discussion, spoke with many of the women as close friends. This normal and respectful attitude made the women feel very proud of themselves. It helped them overcome many of the prejudices they themselves had about themselves. This made them more strong, self confident. Furthermore, it made them so that they have a very strong ally who could help them make the change. Further, all participating women had to further transfer the impulse in their communities and continue spreading the spark. Special focus in our efforts for selecting participants was to promote active women mothers whose daughters are following their way and are also active. So we had several couples of mothers and daughters. In this way, they additionally supported each other. Invitations were sent also to many Roma women role models. Some of them were among the founders of the Roma women movement in Bulgaria. Thank you for watching and supporting us.